hate it because no one buys shirts. I appreciate you checking it out, though. Okay, let's just do, fuck, let's do an Antonio. Let's just start Antonio. We'll do a general success build guide. Start Antonio. You sell vests? I could make a vest, maybe. It's mostly just shirts, like t-shirts and tanks and stuff like that. The Mad Forest. No, we're not playing on Endless, though, that's for sure. We ain't playing on Endless, though. You wear a vest every day? That's dripped. That's dripped up fully. Man, where'd everyone go? Everyone unsubscribed. What's going on over here? Oh, they're playing League over here. Try to launch one more time. Ah! My cat is ruining my setup here. I not unsubscribe. Based Sakura roll. Thanks, man. Okay. Let's just do a build. Do an Arcanas. Alright, so with Arcana, we'll do like a slash build. So we're gonna start out with, it doesn't really matter if you start out with, oh, you want me to go Blood Astronomy? I didn't pick the correct person, but we could do that. Let's do a Blood Astronomy build. I don't really go Blood Astronomy that much, just because I don't really like these items, but I'll do it. Alright, so we want, okay. So we have Whip starting, which isn't exactly what we're looking for, but that's fine. None of these are what we're looking for, so we'll just hit a reroll. You underrate? Okay, Garlic by itself is bad. Garlic with Blood Astronomia is pretty good. I think Hollow Heart is on this map, so we don't need it. Can we get away with building Candelabrador? Yes, we can. Garlic best weapon? Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It falls off very hard. I don't want any of this. I'm gonna start banishing stuff that we don't want. Like Excalibur. It is, I will say it is strong if you're going the Blood Astronomy build, but by default with no Clockwork Lancet, unfortunately. If you're going this build, it is quite strong, yeah. If you're going the Blood Astronomy build, Laurel is something that we want too. Because, I mean, you just get all these crazy effects when you build the items for it. It's quite nice. Hollow Heart is not on the... Wait, it's not on the map? I thought Hollow Heart was on the map. Am I tripping? Yeah, it is. Okay. It's up there. That's what I thought. Okay, good night. Good night. Have a good sleep. I'll finish this run for you. Garlic. I'll finish out the run for you, and then we'll move on. Santa water. I'll take that. I'm grabbing that because the attract orb is good with Blood Astronomia. So that's why we are purchasing that, so we can get the blue Gatorade evolution. Ideally I'd be leveling my, or I'd be getting more passives. So I have an extra slot because Laurel, treasure. I have an extra slot because Laurel's passive evos are on the map. Same with Clockwork, so I have two extra passive slots that I can just get whatever I want for. Probably go for like the level book or something like that. Oh wait, we don't actually want to evolve, do we? Do we want to evolve? I don't think we do. Because I don't think Blood Astronomia works with the evos. And I'm not going to get... definitely not getting Gorgeous Moon because I get too irritated building that. Although it is good with the build. We want that. Okay, so we're set on weapons for now. Set on weps for now. We just need passives. None of these are passives. That's okay though. I mean, Blood Astronomia is basically just a free garlic, which will carry you to minute 10 easily anyway, so... Clockline set. So normally Clockline set is like the worst item in the game, but if you have Blood Astronomia, it turns out to be actually quite strong, because you get these like little circles that are chilling, that do a lot of damage. I mean, it's not really doing any damage right now, because it's mostly the garlic and the base. There we go. Wait, did I not get a trapdoor before? There we go. A trapdoor, though. That's what we want. And the base, free garlic from it's a garlic-like ability from the Blood Astronomia passive, which will give you a damaging circle around you based on your pickup length? Whatever. I think I honestly just keep leveling... I'll just level garlic. I should probably just keep leveling whip, because that will probably be the first Evo that I'll get, because the Hollow Heart is on the map. I might honestly not even go for Infinite Corridor, if we're going to be honest, because I don't think Astronomia triggers on Infinite Corridor, only on Clockwork Lens set. Although Infinite Corridor is quite nice if you're going to get it. Armor? No, we don't really want armor. Candelabra. More area. More damage, more area. I will say this build is, a little difficult on the CPU, on the GPU, every now and again, so I'm going to be a little careful of that. That's only 10, everyone left. And everyone left. Okay. Just grab whip. Sheesh, all alone. Because you can't log into League of Legends, they all abandon you. Bracer. No, we don't really want Bracer. Just keep leveling. Okay, whip's at max, so that'll be ready to Evo once we have the maximum passive slot. The reason why we're waiting is because it's on the map, so we can get an extra passive slot when we go to pick it up. Doing kind of like a hybrid build, mostly because I took Antonio. Here we go, Empty Tome. That's a good one. I mean, if you have any of the whips or anything, the slash build is what you're kind of looking to go for. But hey man, the people wanted the Blood Astronomia build, and as you can see, it's pretty easily dealing with up to minute 5 here without too much effort. With maxed, all of these like area of effects that I'm dropping down here. I'm surprised I haven't seen any more levels for holy water, but Santa water, or laurel for that matter. The cool thing about this too is you'll have the back, like, it does a lot of damage, and you'll also have like the backup of laurel charges to protect you from damage, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Yay, 1 additional laurel charge. Feels good, man. This is also a pretty decent early game build too. Like if you like early unlock build, because laurel is a very ooh, duplicate. duplicator. Do we want that, actually? Duplicator will duplicate the whips and the lancet and the Santa Water. Honestly, I don't know if we actually want that. Let's reroll. Spellbinder. There we go. So only 2 more passives. One of which... Actually... Wait, we don't actually need anything in particular. Oh, wait, yeah, we don't need anything in particular. Nothing that we want. I'm sorry, my mouse is on the screen. Apologies. Apologies. It irritates me, so I'm sure it irritates you guys. The Laurel passive coming in clutch here. Just keep leveling that. I should probably just exhaust rerolls, because it's getting to the point where I'm going to want evolutions coming in here pretty soon. Which means that I need 2 more passives that I desire. Wings would be okay. I'd take wings, just because spinach is already on the map, so I don't need to get spinach. Clover, I wouldn't really want anyway, but it's on the map, so I will probably end up getting it. Wings would be nice just for travel. Pumarola. Pumarola's on the map, right? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. Don't need Pumarola. Ding dong. And I don't think I'm going to go for Infinite Corridor. I don't really need it. Unfortunately, even here, I mean, Clockline set isn't exactly leveled at this point, but even here it's still falling behind. Even with the ideal build where it becomes very strong, it's still falling a little bit behind. Bracer, okay. Just gonna hit rerolls until I... Yeah, I guess I'll take armor. Armor's nice, it's just another, like, backup, especially if you're early unlocks. Armor's a good backup thing, just to save you from getting one-shot in the late minutes, so might as well grab it. There's not really too much else, like, as far as passives that I want, really. Stone Mask. There could be an argument for this. In this case, I'm not going to go Stone Mask, because I have plenty of gold, but I could definitely see going Stone Mask here if you're playing early. Because farming unlocks is a very important part of the game. Crown. Okay. Okay. The only reason why I'm going Crown here is because I'm planning on once I combine Vento Sacro with the Bloody Tear, I will go Gorgeous Moon. I'm not gonna like it, but I will go Gorgeous Moon. I'm not gonna enjoy it one bit, but I'll do it. I still firmly believe that it is one of the worst weapons in the game. And the payoff is not honestly that good. It's only kind of worth going for if you're taking the time to set up a gold farming run anyway. In which case, like, you have time, you're just going to set it up and leave it to AFK anyway, so at that point it doesn't really matter that much. You might as well take the time and the annoyance to set up the Gorgeous Moon. Coming up on minute 9 here, and we're pretty good. We're basically full, we just have to run around and get all of the map passives now. I feel like this might be a little bit niche, though. But if you do end up unlocking Blood Astronomia early, this is a good guide to follow, I suppose. Grab that. Next chest, we should get an Evo. See, now we're quickly kind of falling off on the damage. Well, not quickly, but we're kind of falling off the damage. It's hindering our forward progress a little bit. I am going to go for the Silver Ring, because Silver Ring is quite a good item as far as passives go. Not going to bother with the Gold Ring. Took damage. And here we're just gonna level weapons at this point. We have all the passes really that we need, so it's all just about leveling the weapons and getting the evos that we need here. The Fu Wafalufu will keep us healthy, which is nice. I will say one weakness with this build is you won't be working with 6 evos. You have like a couple that won't be evoed, and well, a couple. I say a couple, but it's mostly just Lancet that won't be evoed. Because if you evo Lancet, I think it no longer will work with. Will no longer work with Blood Astronomia, unfortunately. Making our way to Silver Ring. We'll probably go for the spinach next. Yeah, go for spinach next. Spinach. This is where the levels kind of slow down because things get tankier, or they do for a normal build. Okay, here we go. We got some skeletons now that we can farm for levels quite nicely. Get a few levels here and there. Go for Laurel here. We should go Pumarole in there. Alright, let's just focus on getting levels here for a sec, going into minute 12. Gotta take advantage of the easy to kill hyper bunch of skeletons. Santa Water, we want to get leveled. Gotta get that shit leveled. Bang bong. Thinning out a little bit, so now we'll make our way back down here to the spinach. Spinach baby. Spinach baby. Set that up. Just get more attack speed and more range and what have you for Lancet. Duplicator might have been pretty good. So minute 12 is where a lot of people struggle early because these werewolves start coming out and they just have so much health. But if you have been intelligent, even if you don't have any evos, you should theoretically have enough weaponry to deal with it, especially if you have an Arcana like I do. They'll help you out vastly getting into the later minutes. Because like this can get pretty difficult if you can't kill like anything at all, and they start bunching up on you like crazy. But it really gets crazy when they start planting hella werewolves on your head. Especially because now, if you are unable to kill very quickly at this point, you're not really getting levels exactly. You definitely want to go for these like drive-bys. Definitely want to go for these drive-by ghosts because it's this fast and easy source of EXP. As you see here, I'm getting a little bit boxed in, but we're alright. Blood Astronomia carrying. At some point, I think it's minute 15 or 16, we'll get another Arcana that we can choose. I haven't exactly decided, but I think I might go with the Boogaloo, the one that increases your area every minute. Honestly, you could decide to go with that earlier. There hasn't been a chest in a while. Oh, okay, here we go. There's the Arcana. 13-minute chest. Arcana chest is here. I guess I could just make a run for it. I have Laurel after all. Right, where is it? Back up here. Oh, there it is. I didn't even know I killed that guy. Labrador. Guard. Sure. Oh, this is the part where we get a lot of levels. That's nice. Oh, I should have gone with Crown. I should have gone with Crown. Okay, so my next one. Sarabande of Healing would be nice, because I'm going to have Fuwafalu and Pumarola. Old Sanctuary, Slash, Normally I do love Slash, but we only have one weapon that takes advantage of it. Lost and Found Painting, Duration. Oh, this actually might be quite good. Let's go with this. So basically what this does is it oscillates between giving you a shitload of duration and not a lot of duration. And every minute you get 1% increased duration. So the basically all of this shit will be lingering for a good amount of time, which will be quite good, mostly for the Santa Water and the Blood Astronomia Clockwork Lens set triggers, and what else? I don't think it really affects the whips too strongly, but what have you? God, I'm so slow. I should have waited on wings for the movement speed, but that's alright. I took Crown, and then there was one time I saw, oh, here we go, we get an Evo here. It's going to definitely increase our quint. A quint chest. Quite nice. Quite lucky. Bum, bum, bum. Quint chest. That's very nice. I'll take it. Thank you. Thank you gladly. Oh, another chest? How close am I? I think I might as well just grab that chest at this point. Not exactly close to the... fucking triple? I don't even have the clover yet. Bum, bum, bum. Not bad. I'll take it. Triple's good. A triple as good as any. Am I close to the fucking leaves yet? I'm getting there. Halfway. Halfway there. So ideally, I'll be able to just kind of sit in one place. I mean, most builds, once you get a few evos, you can just AFK and then wait for the timer to run out. Oh, there's another chest up here. I should just grab it. Let's just grab it. How close to my... I need one more... Okay, so I'm going to wait one more level because Santa Water is one level from Evo. So, if I get Santa Water, I can use this chest to get the Gatorade. The only problem is I don't have a lot of damage right yet, so it's going to be a little juicy. A little greasy. A little schmeasy. Using all my Laurel charges, just not paying attention. We'll just reroll, and there to Santa Water. Now we grab this. Get the blue Gatorade. Wings would have been nice because the blue Gatorade scales with the movement speed also, but that's alright. We'll still get the dub for sure. Alright, so back on our... So this, these, pieces of lettuce will help us out immensely. We'll be getting 50% plus damage once they're maxed, which will be very helpful for the DOT. Mostly the DOT. That's going to be nice. Get a couple levels off this, I think. Garlic. Track orb increases our distance. Tone. Feeling nice. And as you can see, my range of my passive damage. It's not really doing a lot, but it's mostly the Blood Astronomia that is, because as you can see, like even the garlic and the passive effect from Blood Astronomia are kind of not really getting it done as far as damage dealt goes. But we can check the DPS numbers after, which I will remember to do, and I won't forget. Grab this chest real quick. Wow, another triple. Nice. Pretty lucky chest. Nice. Not too shabby. Finally a level 1 crown at 17 minutes. I don't hate crown, it's just like I said in my tier list video, you always get max level, like without any... Should I win 2 levels? I'll wait two. I think I can afford to wait 2 levels. Egg. It's just the thing is, like I said, you always get max level, and then some. Like you'll have like plus 50 levels on top of max. So experience isn't exactly an important stat to go for unless you're going endless and or limit break. In which case, if you're going limit break, experience is quite good because obviously you have infinite levels to levels. So I just don't exactly consider limit break to be the default way to play the game. Though I might be wrong on that. Leave a comment if you think limit break should be the default way. Limit break, Arcana, what have you? I don't know. There's just so many ways that you can play the game, right? That everyone has a different sort of like baseline. Because like the way I see it, playing with Arcanas and then nothing else really is like the base way to play the game. Just because like that's how all of the weapons were balanced to have this like this like hard stop, you know. And then the Arcanas are there to like give you a little spice, a little bit of spice, you know. So for me, that's why I see the game. Like that's the base way to play the game. And then limit break is like a little bit extra. So we'll grab a chest here and hope that we get Vento Sacro, because then we can just go right to the second chest and Evo. Nope. Sag. That's okay. We got a penta and like 2 triples in a row, so we can't be too upset that we got one unlucky chest with no clovers. Or base luck, I think. They have like 1 or 2 eggs for base luck on this character, but honestly, I don't even think so. There we go. We grab this chest. We get Falu, and then we'll go for Gorgeous Moon. Unfortunately. But at this point, the build is online, so all of our EXP and chests being deleted shouldn't really be that big of a deal. So the idea is we get the rest of the, I mean, Fulu should probably be able to carry us for the rest of the time, just because it's such a good item, even if we don't have Slash. But we're not full yet, so might as well keep going. We'll grab all of the spinach so that we don't waste levels leveling it, obviously. Then we'll go for Pumarola. And then we'll go for the clovers, I guess, and then probably we'll grab Metaglio left. Start banishing weapons. Just because there's so many that are unlocked. You want to start banishing so you see exactly what you want to see. I might have done so earlier, but I kind of got what I wanted without having to put too much effort into it, so finish off the spinaches, we'll go for Pumarola, then we'll grab the clovers, Metaglio left, and we might as well grab the skull too, just for more EXP and what have you. As you can see, it's mostly Pichone? No. It's mostly the Fulu that's doing all the work here, just shredding these guys. This is why you can really go crazy early if you know what you're doing. You can just go right for, if you have Vento Sacro unlocked, you can go right for Bloody Tear. Mirage Robe? Does Mirage Robe have a... I'm gonna double check. Does Mirage Robe have a what Astronomia? Vampire Survivors Blood Astronomia. I'm gonna check real quick. Check the wiki page. Okay. Garlic, Soul Eater, Pentagram, Gorgeous Moon, Song of Mana. Oh, I need Song of Mana. I forgot Song of Mana. Clockline Set Laurel. Okay, so I may have baited you guys. I'm going to go Song of Mana because I forgot Song of Mana was a Blood Astronomia thing. Ultimately, I would have if I was going to do a full like a legit Blood Astronomia Banish Shadow Storm build, I probably would have started Papaya or something like that. Someone who has a weapon already that I'm looking for the build, but it's not a big deal. I get an excuse not to go. All right, I'll make a compromise, YouTube. If I see Pentagram, whichever one I see first, Pentagram or Song of Mana, I'll choose that one. Right, whichever one of those I see first in the level ups, I'll choose that one. Okay. Am I hoping desperately that I'm going to see Song of Mana? Yes. But I'm a man of my word. So if I see Pentagram first, I'll take it. Although that being said, we're 8.5 minutes from the finish at this point. Night Sword Banish. So we might not even be able to get the Evo, unfortunately. That being said, we're doing alright. It's mostly this Clockline set AoE and the Fulu Wafalu that's kind of doing all the work, but this chest, is an Evo available? Do not. But I could get Fumarola. How far is that? Yeah, it's not. Whoa! There's another. I forgot about this. I forgot there was two. Banish. Spellstring. You get 3 total. Wicked Season, Overall Growth, Luck, Greed, Curse, Double. Could be good, but at this point, we're kind of late in the game. Projectile Speed. Rerolls get Banish. The healing one. We'll use our last reroll. Waltz of Pearls, no. Jail of Crystal. No, nothing. Boogaloo. Iron Blue Will. Yeah, it looks like we're going to Boogaloo. It's not really going to assist us here because it's so late, but just banish all the weapons we can. Ooh, man, Victory Sword. I'd love to take Victory Sword here, but that's going to be a no. Summon Knight. I can't believe they didn't give Summon Knight a Blood Astronomy a trigger. Like, it feels like it definitely would have one. So Attract Orb. Oh, there it is. Song of Mana. Okay, see, I'm a man of my word, right? I'm a man of my word. I said whichever one appeared first, I grabbed it. And I grabbed Song of Mana. Alright. So that means that the skull becomes a priority now. Pomerola's skull, probably. Pomerola's skull. For the Evos. I mean, at this point we only have 8 minutes remaining, so it's kind of a moot point now, but Song of Mana is just so fucking good, especially if you have Blood Astronomy. Like, Song of Mana is already good, and then you have Blood Astronomy, and that shit is cracked. There's another chest up here, might as well grab that. Let's see what gets that for. Yeah, it's not, it's alright. And there's a vacuum up here too. Might as well grab that. Wow, crown. Pog. My experience points. Track orb is up here. Laurel coming in clutch here. Because, I mean, I don't exactly have the damage to walk through all of these things, but the Laurel kind of gives me a get out of jail free card, so I can just AFK walk to people. Looks like Laurel is Corpo, so we'll go for that. Most of the music is pretty sweet. Devs have definitely not failed on that right now. Oh yeah, I also have a Fulu Wafalu, so I can honestly just AFK walk through everything. Even though I have no synergy with Fulu Wafalu, it's just so good. I don't need synergy, right? So basically at this point, like, the run's over. I mean, it was kind of over before, but the run's basically over. I don't really have to do anything special to get the W. I could probably stop leveling altogether and still win at this point. That being said, it is 23 minutes, so I better hope that I can. But yeah, I'm basically full build. It's just, you're not really going to be killing very, very quickly. At least not yet. I'm still a couple... Garlic is maxed now, although not that really helps. It's mostly just for the Astronomia proc, what have you. What say you? And closing out the Fumarola soon. And I see what the get the spinning like planets and shit. I feel like they nerfed that though, because before it was really like there was hella planets going crazy. I might be wrong. I'll admit I haven't exactly been keeping up on the patch notes since my last video. I do plan on releasing an Arcana, not a tier list. I don't know what I'm gonna do for B-roll though. I'm gonna do an Arcana like build guide. Like what you're looking for each Arcana, I guess. Like build arounds for each Arcana, I suppose. Just because there's not really like a tier list. Like all the Arcanas are so different that you can't really fairly grade them against each other. You know, they're all so different. Just wouldn't be totally possible to do. There, grab that. Next chest, I'll be right. I just discarded that. Sick. Very cool. It's like the one thing. If you're like holding up, sometimes it'll like buffer it, and then you'll go to discard. I don't even. It's very frustrating. But whatever. We don't need it. Soul Eater, whatever it's called. I think it's called Soul Eater. We don't need it. It's just really irritating if that happens sometimes. I mean, it is like 99.99% my fault, but just the fact that you can do that is not really like right. I can't believe that. I do that too often. Because now I'm like holding the direction that I want to be going in after, and it buffers it. Very frustrating. Whatever. I'll still win. Like, it's not a big deal, it's just annoying. I walked all the way there to throw it in the garbage. Fumarola? I don't fucking think so. 4 minutes remaining. Do I get to the skull in time? I suspect I will. Then a chest has to spawn, and at that point, I think it'll be a moot point. Bit of a moot point. Then we'll check the DPS after, of course. But yeah, this is why I love Song of Man. This is why I place it so highly. Like, look at the area denial that it does, and it's AOE, and it's like it's actually good damage. It's very, very nice. Very, very nice. Especially if you're playing. Especially if you're playing on Tower of Gallo. It's called Tower of Gallo. It'll just wipe the whole screen over and over again. Especially if you have duration and you have cooldown reduction. Shit's clean. It's nice. Alright, 3 minutes. Mono's there, so as soon as we grab this and see a treasure chest, that should be easy. And that's when the planets really start popping off, is when you evolve it to, what's it called? Evolve it to, it's not Vespers, that's the Bible. What the fuck is it called? can't remember. Alright, whatever. We'll see. Chest is down there. We'll do the run back. There's nothing else to reward, so. The ring, silver ring, goated as usual. Stat maxing. I mean, at this point, we're doing definitely enough damage to get through. DOT and all that. Blue Gatorade. Doesn't really matter at this point what we go for. There's only 2 minutes. It might be cutting it close for this Menagia. Almost there. If I had wings, this would be no problem. Yeah, silver. So anyway, if anyone's curious, I guess that's just generally what you're looking for. The general idea is you look at what stage items are available, and you can build around that, so you can max out your passive slots before going for those stage items, so that you can still get 6 evos and then have like a couple extra stage items left over, right? So you see, I have +3 items than I should have normally. And we have this. And the chest is here. Wow, that's pretty lucky. With fucking 45 seconds to spare, we'll get the Evo. What's it called again? Oh, Menagia. I was right. Song of Mana Menagia. Okay. Duh. Oh, I'm so stupid. I mean, at this point, like I said, before this, the run was won anyway, but once you get Menagia, like, look at the damage. Like, the second I get Menagia, so much damage. Might as well level this skull here. So much damage. Now we're getting a lot of red gems, which will just max us out in the last, like, 20 seconds pretty easily. More levels and then we're maxed. I will say, for this build, I guess the crown was actually not that bad because I maxed within like 20 seconds of the end. But with that being said, I'm still getting like an extra like 12 levels or something like that over max. Pretty nice. Although I could have gotten oh, he's stunned. I should probably just run into him. Yeah, there we go. Kill me. Kill me. Take all of... Oh my god, he's stunned again. So you could technically cheese death like this with only Clockwork Lancet, but if you don't have Infinite Corridor, this takes literally fucking forever to kill him. Like, I could be here for the next, like, hour. Please stop stunning him. I want to die. Please. Maybe I just go for Clock Lancet? Okay. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, I just have to leave the screen. Come on. Come on. Come to Papa. If I die or get Clock Lancet first. I don't even think I can level anymore, though. Maybe I can. Okay, yeah. Because, oh, but they both have to be maxed, is the problem. They send two, there we go. Send 2. Good. So, there you go. That's how you do it. Quick, because there's no point. And DPS. Let's see, Fuluafu takes it pretty easily with 13.7k DPS. I mean, it just kind of goes to show how Blood Astronomia, even built, like, perfectly, is just... I mean, it's fun. I'm not going to say it's bad. It is fun, it's cool, you have a lot of AoE. It's just not, like, optimal, right? Like Fulu here, I had zero synergy with this. Zero synergy at all. And it did, let's see, the closest was Menaja, which I got very late, by the way, at 1.2 million. It did 9 million more damage than Menaja with Blood Astronomia. The DPS 13.7k. The only one that was close again was Menaja with Blood Astronomia, and even that fell behind at 10.3. So yeah, I mean, while you can still win with a Blood Astronomia build, of course, it's just not optimal, really. Slash is the way. Slash has always been the way. Maybe I'll do a guide for Slash, but Sakura Roll wanted me to do a Astronomia build. So that's that. Guide for the Blood Astronomy build. You can get W's obviously pretty easily with it. I wasn't really struggling at really any point there, but some weapons are better than others, and Fluafalu did like 9 million more than the second closest thing, which I got hyper late. Maybe Menaja would have been able to overtake Fluafalu with all that, but it just goes to show, with all that synergy, Fluafalu with zero synergy in that build takes it pretty easily. So there you go, boys. Easy to do. I'll probably clip these, put it to my YouTube. Thank you for watching if you are. Sorry for the lack of Vampire Survivors content. This was on my stream live at Tonk Double Donk, twitch.tv/Tonk Double Donk. I plan on doing a what's it called? An Arcana build guide here soon. I don't think I'll do a tier list just because they're so like different. I mean, all the weapons kind of are, but you just can't really like rank them. They're all so different. They all do different things. It's hard to rank them. So anyway, thank you for watching if you are. Stop by at my Twitch stream when I'm live, and love you guys. Thanks. Bye. Peace.